I should have this up on my phone right now. I'm trying to do it as we speak right now. And what I'm going to do is get this stream up on my phone. I'm going to get chat going in that. And I'm going to be playing the game in full screen mode because last time I didn't play in full screen. You guys didn't get the greatest quality, and I'm sorry for that. So I'm trying to make up for it. So first things first, right now we're on Calypso. So what that means is we gotta see what we've got here that's lootable and get rid of the stuff that we don't need. Okay, that's ores and matters, all that. Let's dump all of this into storage. So for those of you who are not in the know, space is lootable, which means the second I go into space, all my gear, all my loot, all my good stuff is up for grabs. And that's not very nice. So I'm gonna dump all of this into my storage. It's going to take a little bit, but I am going to do it. Merge all stacks. Keep that storage number down. I have a lot of stuff in storage right now, folks. That means I've got to start selling soon. If you guys see anything you're interested in, I probably won't sell it to you, but feel free to ask. Let's merge all those stacks too. And as a special little treat for anyone who decides to shoot me down, because so this is the one thing everybody's been complaining about. Everybody's been saying the second you go to this moon, the second you do anything, you're just going to get attacked, right? They're like, it's buggy, it's hard to get to. I've heard some people complaining. So I do expect to get shot down. That's not a big deal, though, because we know it's coming. So if you know it's coming, you can adequately prepare and, well, make sure that when they loot you, they get something nice and, well, let me see if I've got it first. I used to have this. I don't see it, though. Do I not have? I used to have. I don't know where it is in my storage. 1 second here, folks. This is supposed to be funny. All right. Anyways, I used to have dung. I don't know where it is. I was just gonna fill up my storage with dung, and when someone goes to shoot me down, that's what they get. So I thought it would be sort of a nice little joke, but it's not working because I seem to have either lost it or misplaced it or sold it. And I really don't know what I did. But it's not here. So we're going to do that. One other thing I've got to check too is make sure I've got everything that I need. I'm probably going to want some vehicles. So I've got this, but I think I want something that'll go on the ground too. So let's go ahead and grab that. This is just sort of my prep for leaving the planet. I recommend you guys all sort of do it if you can. It's sort of good to know what you're bringing, what you shouldn't be bringing. Usually I just bring too much stuff. My weight's 190. That's definitely too high, but it should be okay. Let's check the inventory though real quick. Usually I don't keep anything in these inventories, but I'm not sure if they're lootable or not. And I want to make sure that I don't lose anything because I'm being dumb. All right, so there we go. We're good to go. Let's head out, take off, and start heading to this moon. So yeah, for those of you not in the know, basically what happened is Arcadia, so a while ago, Arkadia Universe, they released this press update saying, hey, we're going to be making a new moon. Everybody can buy deeds for the moon. And I was one of the few people who was actually pretty... I wasn't buying it, okay? I didn't think it was going to happen. I said, all right, they're not going to hit their date. I honestly didn't think they were going to hit their date. And it looks like they did. It looks like the moon is out. It's out earlier than expected. So kudos to the team over at Arcadia. They got something out. It might be an alpha. It might be in beta. I don't know. But they got something out a lot sooner than I thought, which is a good sign for the deeds. It isn't case closed yet. There's still a few things left open in the air. From what I've heard, there aren't any deeds on auction, which means they haven't sold all of the deeds. So final price of the deeds and whether the people who bought made, lost, or broke even, as far as that goes, is yet to be seen. But the payout right now is about 0.2 to no, it's 2 to 3 PECs per deed. So it's higher than Arcadia deeds, okay? But it's right on the release of the moon, so that's likely going to drop. Right now, if you want to get in on that pop, this is when you should be selling deeds. So a lot of people who bought hoping for a speculative investment, I think they might have missed out, but overall, like, I can't really fault them. It seems like everything's like going pretty good, right? Like, the moon's out, deed players are getting payouts. So this is no Compets 2.0. So I'm going to take back what I said, or in this case, I'm going to admit that I'm wrong, because there's nothing wrong with being wrong. It's okay. Like I made a judgment and I got it incorrect. That's, that's how life goes. So let's find Arcadia here, because as you guys know, I'm pretty inept. Arcadia, I think was it this one? Why don't I have a locations list? Arcadia Space Station. So why do I not see the moon? All right, let's just add that waypoint, and once we get there, we'll figure out what's going on. So let's head over. We have quite a ways to go here. So I thought this would just be a cool time to just sort of sit back, chat, and see what you guys are up to. This is not going to be an action-packed game or playthrough or anything like that. This is going to be more of us just hanging out, chilling, and shooting shit. So, with that said, oh man, what happened? There we go. All right. I was like, what is that? All right, we're good. So with that, those of you guys who are watching live, what are you up to? Let me know. Also, do I have this video listed right? Because I haven't seen a bunch of people jumping in on it. Let me view my dashboard real quick and see if all my settings are set up correctly. Because I'm not good with Twitch, to be honest with you guys. Like, I'm completely new to this. I just thought it'd be something cool to do, and this would be a good time to do it. So that is what I'm doing right now. All right, let's check the category. /game. The game's set to Entropia Universe, and it says heading to space. So the stream was successfully updated. We've got 3 viewers. That's not too bad. Hey, Explode 2K3, how's it going, man? So yeah, this is way below what I usually do as far as like a normal like YouTube stream or anything like that would go. But I think it'd be cool to do. Also, let me drop a link too in my Discord right now, because that's probably going to help out. I probably should do that, right? Let me throw this in there real quick. My general. All right, so there we go. I dropped the link on Discord. Let's see if that gets a few more people in, because really I was just hoping to get some people in and get talking, because spaceflight's like a very boring thing. If any of you guys want to come shoot me, like that's probably going to happen, honestly. Like I set the title like going to the moon. Who's not going to not shoot me? I'm a very good target right now, but I thought this would be cool. This would be a good way to shoot some time and see what's up. As far as Arcadia Moon goes, I'm just going to talk about that for now. So, yeah, so far from what I'm hearing about the Arcadia Moon, it's a little bit glitchy. It's still sort of beta and alpha, but a lot of people are saying, like, they want to visit, but right now they're sort of kept from visiting by pirates and the fact that there's no safe space. So that's sort of a good and a bad thing, right? So right now you're seeing a big jump in PEDs, but maybe once they update and make it easier to get there, you're going to see even more people visiting. I don't know. I'm going to come in. I'm doing this live. I'm in my spaceship. We're going to see how hard this is to get in. I want to see if I get shot down landing, like going into Arcadia. I want to see how that all works, because I really can't judge. I can't judge for myself until I go in there, because I've heard mixed reviews from people. Some people say, oh, it's easy. Everybody's complaining for no reason. And some are saying, like, hey, this is very hard. Maybe it's just based on the time that people go. I don't know. The one thing I don't see is, though, I do not see the moon listed here. I thought it would be. Zeus Space Station, Arktopia. Like, I don't see any moon. And usually they have them listed, but I know there's no safe space. So I'm thinking maybe it's just in here, and once I get close, I'm going to see it, and I can get in there. Any of you guys in chat know? Like, is that how this generally works? Do I just, like, get close to it and I can see the moon? How are people getting there? I really haven't watched anything. I'm not too active on YouTube. Also, let's just hit the deeds real quick, right? because some of you guys like seeing that, just seeing how my PEDs are flowing in. So we've got 104 PEDs from Calypso land deeds. The hunting stuff is all drawing to an end, so this is sort of dropping down back to normal values. That's pretty normal. Arcadia deeds still paying out 1 to 2 PECs per deed, not too bad. And compets are paying out nothing. That's what I thought Arcadia Moon deeds would be. I'm wrong. If you guys were very fast to jump on that video where I called out Arcadia deeds, I guess it was sitting in your heads and you wanted to show me what was up. So yeah, like, my bad, definitely. I don't know, people thought I was gonna like defend my statement, but no, like, one of the things I called out is I thought they wouldn't make it in time. Obviously they did, so like, yeah, it is what it is. Man, we're still 19 AUs. I think that's like astronautical units away from the moon. It's taking a while, folks. What do you guys want to know? What do you guys want to know about Entropia Universe? What questions do you have that I could answer for you? Feel free to post those in chat. I know there's a few you guys watching, so I'm hoping one of you will say something. Be cool. Maybe. Maybe not. Up to you guys. Up to you guys. Otherwise, we can just sit here awkwardly. Okay, I can't sit here like this. Anyways, what else is there to talk about? So yeah, as far as moons go, one thing I think that Arcadia did wrong, there wasn't really that much press leading up to the moon. I did not even know it was launched because it's not really like announced in any. There's no official way to do it. They just posted on Planet Calypso forum, which, like, let's get real, no, not that many people are looking on the forums. There's a lot of newbies who are out of the loop. How are they supposed to know about this? Why isn't there like a universe-wide like bulletin board? Or just put it in the client loader for Calypso, for Rocktropia, for everything like that. Like, hit up Neverdie, hit up Monria and say like, hey guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do an event system and like communicate between everybody. And like, when you have an event, we're gonna post it on our board, and when we have an event, you post it on your board. So when the moon comes out, everybody knows. And when Rocktropia decides to do some sort of like New Year's extravaganza, everybody knows. And when Calypso decides to do a migration, everybody knows. Because right now there's a segmented player base, and the fact that like the moon, only people on Arcadia know about it, that segments it more. So it'd be really cool to see a universal wide bulletin board system. And Explode, yeah, you asked the loot theory, is that a theory or is that legitimate? So he's talking about is I posted a video recently just on the I think, are you referring to, so Explode, are you referring to like the loot gathering skills or the looter skills? Or you're referring to like my video on how loot works? Either way, they're both still theories. From what I've heard from other players, as far as like my loot pool theories, a lot of those are sort of not disproven, but most players wouldn't agree with that. My looter skills, I got a few of the skills wrong. I missed out on some facts, like there's unlocks at level 30 and level 60, and Fifoids are mutants, but in general, a lot of people think that sort of I got the gist of it right. Also, someone said that like, okay, so he was talking about the skinning and all that video. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about now. So like one person said that the PEDs, how it was like you get a like you get 2 shrapnel loots from the same mob. They said that that came out earlier, and that's part of another loot pool. So that's like a pool that goes from like missed shots when hunting, PvP costs, and everything like that. They said that that is something completely unrelated to skinning. So they could be right. It does seem like people are getting more guns, more armor, more stuff like that when they're hunting mobs or they're skinning level. So I believe that that is, like, I think that that part of the theory sort of holds. Like, no one's really argued with that part of the theory. What people have argued with, oh, is someone following me? DLR root. I can hear him, so that probably, I don't know if he's following me. So what that probably means is, like, I'm right about the fact that when you're going over, like when I'm hunting Fifoids and I only have a looter profession of 4 or mutant looter profession of 4, I'm not going to get really cool stuff from them. But when I'm hunting, like, you know, exosaurs, and my looting level's 4 and they're level 4, level 3, I'm going to get guns and armor and some cooler stuff. That seems to hold true. So as far as the video goes, in general, the gist of the video is right. Some of the details were wrong. It's still a theory, though, because Mindark's never going to come and say this is what it is. Like, Mindark's never going to message me and say, hey, this works, or hey, this doesn't work. It's just not going to happen. So everything you hear from me about loot and stuff like that, it's all theories. But they're usually based on some sort of facts or some sort of experience. And then if you get in the comments, there's a lot of people posting in great comments, just sort of going back and forth and trying to figure it out with me. So, uh-oh. Did I just run out of fuel? Uh-oh. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. I was just like, I did not check the fuel levels, did I? That'd be very annoying if I ran out of fuel in the middle of space, but there's not really much I can do about it, is there? Can I even see this? No? Alright, so, if I run out of fuel, I run out of fuel, but I think that was just crossing a border. Ooh. This might not be the best time. Really? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna see if I can do this. Yeah, let's extract it. No fuel in the vehicle, that's not good. Can I get it from this vehicle? Oh. That's not good. So we got 16 PDs of fuel sitting here. You cannot do this while in the vehicle. Should I jump out of the vehicle or no? Because right now I've actually got a loot now. That was not the smartest move. We can just drop it in here, I guess. I don't know why this is dying. I really think I'm running out of fuel. I'm not close enough. I want to get to the point where I could at least spawn in the Zeus space station if I die. The thing is now, if I die, I'm not going to be able to have fuel. So maybe I should just stop this thing, eject, and see what happens, right? No, we're gonna wait till we get closer. I don't want to just lose this. And also, Explode, don't worry about asking me questions. Feel free to ask me any more if you've got them. Same goes to everybody else. Just need something to talk about because I really thought I'd just jump on and sort of shoot the shit with you guys. I know some of you guys like these long form videos, so I figured I'd give it to you. Because I've had like a mix, right? Some people say they want those like 10-minute videos on, you know, how to do this, how to do that, how to play the best, and some people want long form videos where I'm just chilling, sort of talking, sort of going back and forth, and that's what this is. So yeah, it is what it is. Also, I just realized, am I using the right mic here? Let me check. I guess I am, right? I'm just trying to figure out if the mic I'm using is right. Okay, yeah, it seems like it's right. Sorry, I just hit the mic there. I know there's like a slight echo. The room I'm in right now it has an echo. So I was like, is it because of the room, or is it like, am I using my laptop mic on accident? It's definitely because of the room. And for those of you who said like put egg cartons all over the room, like I live in a 2-room place. And one of the rooms is my bedroom, and the other room is the one I'm in right now. And if I put egg cartons now, no one's ever going to want to come over to my house because I'm going to look crazy. Or I'm going to have to tell them, like, hey, I'm a YouTuber with 2,000 whatever subs, and I want it to sound perfect. And then I'm still going to look crazy because 2,000 subs is like nothing. You know, actually, I don't know. YouTube's one of those things that's so weird because it's like you're as far as like people go, like you're either someone huge or you're just sort of like, eh. Like, I don't feel like there's a real middle ground. There's not many people that make YouTube that are sort of like grinding away as a day job. I mean, there are, but for the most part, you either hear about like these huge YouTube stars that get all this sort of like not respect but idolization. I feel like, or it's just people who are like, oh, that's what he does for a job. Like, what the fuck? Weird, right? So yeah, basically, that's why I'm not going to put egg cartons up. Oh, all right. So Explode asked about. I'll just read off his comment. I'm a novice in the game, and I was wondering when I need to start skilling my melee weapon skills. Should I start skilling it right now? He's a low level at the minute, or keep using rifle plus handgun like I'm using now. So, as far as melee goes, compared to rifle and handgun, it's completely up to you. Melee weapons. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm probably driving a few you nuts, but we're gonna go with it. Melee weapons are they're completely different in a way from rifle and handgun. Like there's some skills that are shared, but for the most part, if you skill one, you're not skilling the other. For instance, I have no melee skills really. I have like maybe a couple levels. At rifle and handgun, I'm more in the level 20s. So let's I probably shouldn't have done that. I just gave out that I had loot on me too. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun, guys. Anyways, I just brought attention to it. So right now, like if you look at this level, laser sniper hit and range sniper, I'm at 25 and 21. I know I'm not a high level, but that's me. 25 and 21. Now, if you go to something like, what do we have here? Let's see something that's like swordsman or knife fighter, right? Swordsman. I'm level 7 there. So those are all shared skills, right? So my melee skills are up decently, but they don't really affect rifle and all that as much. My recommendation, personally, I'd say pick one and go with it. I like the rifle and handgun combo. I'd say never leave that. Don't go to melee. But if you're going to go that way, do it whenever you want, because there's never a good time to skill one or the other. It's just up to you. And if you're going for eco, if you're going for pure profit, trying to break even as soon as possible, I'd go rifle and handgun. But it's completely up to you guys. Also, let's change the course here real quick. Let's add a waypoint. So we're going to stop at the Zeus space station, and hopefully I can sort of figure out this whole oil situation before I get looted, especially considering I just gave away my coordinates and the location I'm going to. Feel free to intercept me, folks. I know there's like only 6 of you watching now, but one of you just might be interested in the loot that I keep talking about. All right, let me just show you how much it is. It's 8 PEDs and it's mostly oil. Like if you shoot me down, meet me at the space station, I'll buy it back from you. Oh, it's actually in my vehicle inventory right now, so that'd be sort of cool to see too, because I'm not sure if that's even lootable. What happened was my engine was dying. I pulled the oil out, wondering if I could refill mid-flight. It turns out I can't, which you don't want to find out when you're flying in space, because you can't really do anything with it then. So we're going to head to a space station and fix the situation and then go on from there. Maybe there'll be some friendly folks around. I don't know. But yeah, as far as melee weapons go, they've definitely gotten a lot better. Back in the day, if you used them, it was just like, it was horrible, right? Like, you couldn't skill, you really couldn't. And, they were very uneco. You'd be losing money, and people just didn't want to do it. Now Mind Arc has actually put some time into it. They've made it a little bit more fair towards people who are going for that. And you're still going to be losing a little bit more because you're using your armor more. You're taking more damage from mobs. So there's more decay as far as armor goes, but it's way, way better than it used to be. And there are some people, some setups that can be made to be more eco than hunting or shooting. So, like, it's all up to you guys, really. You got to play the weapons and figure out, like, where your max level is. I never look at a gun that's going to be level 60 or something like that, because that's just not how much time I'm putting into the game. This is going to be one of the longest play sessions I've had, and we're only talking about maybe an hour or two of, playing that I'm actually going to do. Whereas there's some of you that are watching, and, like, you'll put in 10 hours a day. So for you, it might make sense to think like level 30, level 60, I'm going to be there in a few months. Which one would it be better to do? What weapon can I afford? What weapon could I get? Then, go go for it. Run the numbers, see what works for you. But in my opinion, rifle and handgun. Okay, so Explode said, let's see, he's asking because you heard that melee skills on mid-game are very important because it can affect the evasion rate and health points. Yeah, you're 100% right there. Yeah, like if you're like what Zantok said too is right. Like you starting out melee is not good. You want to level up like pistol or rifle. I'd say he said pistol, and pistol is a little bit more eco, but I just like using rifle because you can sort of start shooting bigger mobs faster. But if you want to be 100% eco, yeah, he's right. Pistol's the best. As far as mid game, like melee definitely helps more with evasion because you're getting hit more, so you're skilling up more. And with health points because you're getting some strength and everything like that, so you're getting more health points. You've got to decide how important those are for you. Honestly, health points, even the most skilled player doesn't have that many more health points than what you start out with. Like they might have double, but the real thing is the armor is what matters the most. With evasion, that can be helpful. That can really be helpful. But like if you just grind sweat or you're just hunting 24/7, your evasion's going to get there anyways. And yeah, what Zantek said, he's recommending the adjusted 41. He says less than 3K PEDs. It's an unlimited gun that will last you into main. Oh, really? All right. He just said Ubers have 400 plus health, so I'm completely wrong on the strength thing. For some reason, I was thinking like it was impossible to get over like 200. Things might have changed since my day. I don't even know how much health, how many HP points I have. Do I? That's probably like a starting point. I should probably look at that. So yeah, if Ubers have over 400 health, then like melee is the way to go if you want some health points, and that can really help because 400 is quite a bit more than I was thinking. As I said, guys, I get proven wrong all the time. It's not a big deal. Just be nice about correcting me. And yeah, like he's adjusted 41. I haven't really looked into that, but like if he says that's a good gun for 3K PEDs and it's unlimited, that's what I'd recommend. If you can get an unlimited gun that's going to work for you, always go with that because the unlimited guns, you're paying something for it, right? Like you're paying a lot up front, but you can sell it in the back end, get most of your PEDs back, and you're never paying markup. You're never paying like a 20% extra. So over the long run, it's going to save you money. Why don't I have an unlimited gun? Because I bought deeds instead. It worked out for me at the time. I used to have a few unlimited guns that were very good for skilling with, and like sold them all. I bought deeds. It was 1,000 PEDs for a Calypso landing. You guys know what they are now. So like that worked out for me. But I stopped playing the game because I didn't have unlimited guns. It was hard to get L guns. So like, who knows? Two cats yelling, hey, how's it going? Also, yeah, thanks for watching my vids on YouTube. And that's awesome to hear that you're learning about it. If you've got any questions, like feel free to ask me right now. I'm just flying through space. So like, this is all about answering and asking questions. And glad you can make it to the stream. I know I've got a ton of people. Like I looked on Twitch. I'm like, I've got 120 followers. That's pretty good. And I haven't streamed in forever. So I'm like, I got to do this. Plus, I'm thinking like maybe I could go for Twitch affiliate. I'm going to have some more time on my hands coming up soon. So I'm like, maybe I could get some sort of regular schedule going. Like do like a Monday, Friday stream or something like that. I don't know if people be into it or not. But like, maybe get something going. It wouldn't be just Entropia though. You guys have to remember that. Also, like I'm getting Scum. That comes out at midnight. I'm going to be downloading that game, and all tomorrow I'm going to tomorrow I'm going to go to work, come home. I've got some like business shit to attend to like after work, and then once all that's done, I'm going to be playing Scum. So get ready for those videos, and I'll be doing Entropia videos too. I've got a backlog, so don't worry. And yeah, like what you said, man, like 2-level cats, what did he say? Trying to work out a way to play $15 a month, treating like a sub, and then at least breaking even as I level up and getting stronger skills. That's definitely the way to go. And I was not paying attention there. Like, treat this like a monthly subscription, and you'll do fine. If you've really got the money and you want to put some big, like, PEDs down, go for it. But, like, don't expect them to come back to you. So be prepared to lose it. Don't put in like 300 PEDs and think that you can withdraw it, because most likely you're just going to waste them, and that's not where I want to go. I don't know why my laptop's lagging now. There we go, entering it. All right, cool. So we're in the space station. Let's do this oil thing, and then we'll take off again. Got a bit of a graphics glitch there. See if we can't just land, do this, and take off then. Oh, there we go. We're good. We're good. Oh, and the way. No, hold on. I'll answer you guys' questions just in one sec. Let me just actually let's see how much I have here. I just want to see. Oh, I've got 780, so I've got plenty of fuel left. But let's just take care of this right now. So I've got like 30 PEDs of fuel here. I'm just going to dump it all into here. And let's take off again. Then I'm going to get to answering all your questions. We're still going for the Arkadia Moon, guys. We are still doing it. We're still going to make this happen. I just had to stop there because I was right. Like, the thrusters were stopping because I was moving instances. Like, it was a lag thing. Commands weren't coming in. I misread it. I thought I was running out of fuel. I played it badly. Don't be like me. I've never actually run out of fuel. I don't even think my vehicles burn that much, to be honest. It's one of those things that it's like, I guess they do it, but like, eh. All right, let's head over. Only got 10 AU left. That's not too bad. All right. So now back to reading the chat. Zantak, he said Justin 41 is level 35 SIB, 150. And yeah, you're right. Like at 150 PDs a month, you'll be stuck at lower levels. You'll probably be playing sort of like me. I'm pretty much a lower level. And Zantak has a different approach. He makes one depot every 6 months of $90. And he says that's going to do better than small monthly deposits. He's probably right there because like you can buy the big stuff and then sort of try and cycle through PEDs. Like you can buy some real eco gear and then use that with the few PEDs you have left to make it last longer. Sort of works. And like what Two Cats is saying is if you deposit it all at once, you just waste it. So I can definitely understand that. And yeah, Zantok says he used to do 1K USD deposits every 6 to 9 months. That is crazy, man. That's such a huge amount. Like, oh man, $1,000. That's a lot to put into a game, man. But like, I get it. Like, if you're liking what you're doing, and why not, right? Like, yeah, I can't say anything. Like, I know how much I've spent at bars, so like, I can't say that. If I was putting $1,000 US into this game every 6 months instead of going out drinking like once a weekend, I'd come out ahead. And yeah, you're right. Like if this is a pastime, like if you really do enjoy putting in a lot of time, it makes sense. I used to really like putting in time into Entropia Universe. Now I'm more about like making the videos, interacting with the community, and coming on maybe like a few hours every week to play. That's why I'm not leveling up fast, but I'm not hiding that. Everybody knows that. And that's what Two Cats yelling and saying he's not in a hurry to get anywhere. He used a huge game, plenty to see, and he's just enjoying the process. That's sort of where I'm at. Like, I used to be all about I used to be really into the trading aspect of the game. And that's sort of how I made all my PEDs. I wanted to make it from nothing and sort of made that happen. But like right now, if I went back into it, I definitely wouldn't do it that way. Oh, we got the moon. It's appearing. Right? That's the moon, isn't it? I think that's the moon. It's either that or that. But I think this is the moon. I think. We're going to try and just land on it. See what happens. Zantak, what gun are you getting? He says he's going to spend 1.4 thousand. Wait, 1.4 thousand US or PEDs? Because there's a big difference. The XTC 400. I have no idea about the stats, but I mean, it sounds like an expensive gun, so it's got to be good. 14K PEDs. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. I used to have a gun that was worth 30K. It was a 30K PEDs. It was a Riker or something. No, was it 30K? I don't know. I bought a gun that was worth a lot, and then it lost a lot of value, and I got really upset. Never bought an unL gun again. Um, that's how my gun investments went. And I spent the rest of my money on deeds and doubled that money, so now I'm back to where I was before I had my mishap with the gun. And I'm actually above where I was before I had that mishap. Level 40 SIB, that's crazy. Level 40, man. That is quite the level there. Who's this over here? Do we have someone? I thought I passed someone. I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna get shot. And what Two Cats Yelling said is he saw a guy that said basically try every weapon type, get up to level 5, and see which one you like. That's not a bad approach, honestly. Yeah, like if you want to do that, do it. $15 a month, like you're gonna be able to play for a while, especially starting off, like off of like trade terminal stuff. Like you can play forever on $15. Zantok saying it's too low. Zantok, I think you're playing at a different level than a lot of us. Like level 5, that takes a bit to get to. That's a few hours at least. He's saying mid-20s. That's like my highest skill. But you guys have to remember too, I did most of my skilling up when it was harder to skill up. So you gotta give me credit there. I was in this game playing hardcore before skill increase bonuses and L weapons. Just to give you guys an idea how old of a player I am. And Zantok says he's only level 50 laser pistol. That level 50 is pretty high. I'm like level 20. No, I don't even know if I'm level 20. Let's check my skills again and see how pathetic they are. What are we looking at here? Pistolier, we've got a 9. But for laser, I'm level 13. So I'm not even close. No, wait. Are we talking professions? Because so Two Cats just said he asked about joining a society, and they said it had to be at least 50 in one skill, and he's nowhere near that. Two Cats, either you're talking to a society that's like a high-level society, and they're saying they only want like uber high-end players, or I don't know, like 50 skill points. I don't think level 50 profession. That's a high-level society. If you want the serial society that's open for anyone to join, that's my society. I'm not that active, but like if you join it, every now and then there'll be people online talking to each other. It's open to anyone. There's no qualifications or anything like that. So feel free to send an invite there. Some societies, they don't want people to leave. They want to keep the numbers low. And they're going to have like level requirements. And a lot of them are pretty stuck up. Because to be honest, part of the thing is, right, like it depends how much money you put in. And that's going to dictate how many skills you get, right? Like if you're playing like me just off of deeds, it would be very hard for me to get to Zantok's level, because if he's putting in 1,000 every 6 months, I'm getting maybe 5 PEDs or 50 PEDs a week, so like $20 every year or every month. Like it's gonna take me a while to get to that 1K. So like there's no way I could ever get to his level or play with him unless I deposited, and then I don't know. I just don't feel like I get that much for it. Like I'm not playing enough to use the money, so I wouldn't do it. But like some people just can't put in $1,000. So yeah, those societies are a little bit more selective, and you end up with like either people who are really serious and putting in a lot of money, or people who are really rich. But it works for them. And Two Cats Yelling, my society is the Serial Society. So here you go. You can see it says Master and then the Serial Society in that text right there. That's literally the name of my society. I didn't put much thought into it. I just figured I'm going to make a society, and whatever it is what it is. We can see if anyone's online right now. Let's see. Throw that out there. And yeah, Two Cats Yelling, if you send a request, I'm going to accept it. And yeah, like what Xantox said too, like look into these societies, see if you fit them. Because my society really isn't that active. Like I just typed "hey" in there, no one's gonna really like say anything. It's not that active because I'm not that active. Wow. All right, I guess someone is online. So, all right, I guess it is somewhat active. I'll say I'm live on Twitch just so he knows. I don't know. I like to tell people I'm live just so like people know. No one's ever typed anything that I don't think they'd want anyone else to know. But like, I don't want people to have any beef with me over that. I mean, I guess once or twice people have tried to tell me like good mining locations, and I wouldn't want them to broadcast that on a video if they don't want to. And yeah, like what Xantax said, like you can ask in chat for societies. Sometimes you'll get people answering, sometimes you won't. But there are a ton of societies out there that are accepting new players. So like, if at first you can't find one, just keep doing it. Someone might have been just being a dick and telling you like level 50 is the highest and they didn't even know anything. Or maybe they tried to apply to one of those high level societies like NBK or whatever the other ones are. And they didn't get in, and that was why, because they weren't level 50 and they thought that was just all societies. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what he's saying too. Is he's saying like maybe people aren't taking him seriously because he's not a high enough level? That's like that is part of it, honestly. Like some people just won't take you seriously unless you have a good gun or unless you can hunt this mob or like, and it makes sense too because for societies, if he says my stream's caching all of a sudden. That's probably honestly it's probably lagging. My internet's horrible, but I'll have that fixed soon. Anyways, well, I won't have that fixed soon. I'll have that fixed in a few months. Anyways, like some of the societies, the way it works is they all do like team hunts and they do hunts like every month, right? And if you're doing that, you want everybody to be the same level because you don't want some newbie who's just going to keep getting killed because then you sort of feel bad for them. And you've got to go to lower level mobs, and then the higher level players are a little bit upset because they want to do high level mobs, and it's a mess. So it is good to have a different levels of societies, and some societies even have different like stages. Like you've got their like beginner level society, then their middle level, and then you've got like the elite society, and you can sort of work your way up through the ranks, sort of like baseball or soccer, right? You've got like minor league or you've got like teams that are I don't know what's below the Premier League, but I know like in Europe you've got leagues on the soccer, and it's like you can move your team up. The same with players. And what Xantok's saying is like completely right. Like most players don't last longer than a month. Most players drop out of this game so fast that like you're just polluting your society with players. My society definitely is like that. There's tons of people who they might only watch my videos. They watched one, they applied, and they never came back. Because a lot of people try this game and it's not for them. They think they're going to come on and make money, and that's not how this game works. And like, yeah, it's, like it makes sense. If you fill your society with people who like quit a lot, people are going to see it. They're going to think it's active. Then they come, and there's no one there. The society I was in before this was called Rising Potentials. This was back in 2006 that it was started. It used to be just for newbies and sort of leveling them up. A lot of people ended up leveling out of the society. A few of the Ubers sort of stayed, and there were tons of people that just log in every now and then. Or it was like there's always this thing where you'd have to like kick people, and you never knew like are you kicking someone in a different time zone, or are you kicking someone who hasn't been online in forever? Are you kicking someone who's been online like once every week and all they do is check a deed? It's hard. So like some societies, they don't want to deal with that. So you know what they do? They just don't accept you unless you're high enough level, because once you're high enough level, once you have enough money invested in this game, even if you take a hiatus, you're probably going to come back. Most things in life are like that. If you have enough people that are like, if you put enough time, enough money, if you've got enough clout in this thing, or in this thing that you're doing, you're just going to always keep sort of coming back to it because you liked it for some reason, right? Entropia Universe, it doesn't always appeal to me. Sometimes I like more the recording aspect, and sometimes I like more just playing or grinding it out. But I'm always going to come back to it because there was something that caught me initially that's still there to bring me in. And Two Cats is saying he's got a mission for vengeance. So skill up and get your vengeance, man. I don't know if it's going to work out, but good luck. If I went after every person who killed me, I'd still be looking for people. Luckily, I'm not though. All right, so this looks like it's definitely the moon. So we're gonna hit pay dirt pretty soon here, and then we can start playing. Oh, sorry, you said Moose Sleeper. That's yeah, that's a hard one. Good luck. That's a very hard thing to kill. I don't know what level those are, but those are like high level. $15 a month. You're gonna need to do more like 15 a day, I think, to get there in a year or 3 or 4. I think. I mean, that's the thing with skilling too. It's always like a money versus time thing. If you got a lot of time, you can skill up a ton for a little money. If you've got no time, you can skill up a ton for a lot of money. But someday you can make it happen, I'm sure. I don't know when that someday is, but, never know. Sorry about this, folks. I just want to check my phone real quick. For some reason, my texts are weird right now. Oh, no. It's just Times notifying me that STD rates have hit a record high for the 4th year in a row. Good job, Tinder. All right, what are you saying? Asoc said, 2 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars, playing 18 hours a day, you might stand a chance. They cost 215 PEDs to kill. Jesus Christ. A $21 kill. God damn. Could be doing shots of like some really expensive shit and probably end up regretting it the next day all the same. And yeah, they said it's a long process to kill, a lot of self-healing. That makes sense. Probably what you'd want to do if you're going to do it, like, all right, if you want to kill something big like that, go in a group. Like, yeah, go in a group. Like Xantox said, get someone to heal you. That helps a ton. If it was me, I'd say just get like 6 people together that are super high level and you all go and kill it. You split the cost. You're going to be spending like, what is that? Like, you're still spending like 50, 70 PEDs a person. Or no, you're not. My math is horrible. You're spending like 40 to probably, you're probably spending about 40 PEDs a person if we're being realistic. That's a lot still, but it's not as bad. You're not going to take as much damage and your healer is not going to have to use as much like healing. Still not recommended. Not recommended. And Two Cats is saying he saw that it was a stream. Jesus. They hit for 300 with the best armor in game. That's crazy. That's a crazy one to kill. If I was going to do it, like if I was high enough level, I'd drag one somewhat close to a teleporter, somewhere where you could get out to with a warp chip. Just get like 8 people to go nuts on it, and like anytime someone dies, you just warp in and keep going. And you just have a healer trying to run around healing people, but like that's hard to do. That's a hard one. Like some of these mobs, there's some mobs that just I would not recommend anyone tries to kill. But go for it, Two Cats. Like, someone's got to be president, right? And like everybody dreams of it, but some people do accomplish that stuff. Maybe you could be the one. Don't get discouraged. You've been warned, though. You have been warned, so that's fair. All right, let's see if we can land here. Yeah, let's do it, of course. Mindark's like, do you want to withdraw 2 PEDs from your account to land? I mean, that's not going to be the barrier to entry. Come on, I flew all this way, Mindark. You think I'm going to cheap out now? Like, no. All right, here we go. Arkadia Moon, first sight. Here we go. Let's see what I think. I'm going to be doing a short form video on this too. Ooh, I like the colors. Nice pretty colors we got here. Let's do a little bit of a flyover. Also, two cats. Zantok is completely right. It's a lot of money you're going to spend and probably not worth it. But hey, you do you. All right, so what do we have here? Looks like we got some very generic terrain. Cool coloring, though. I do like that. We've got a knight here. I think that's a knight. Let's fly around a little bit. We're going to do a quick flyover of the Arcadia Moon, then we're going to land and actually get into it and start hunting. Jesus, someone's paying 300 PEDs an hour for healing. That's a pretty good rate, honestly, for playing a game. 30 bucks an hour, but the healer probably had some insane healing equipment. So that always helps. Also, for those of you guys wondering, I'm sure this is like some terraforming thing. I haven't read the story about this at all, but I'll check that out later. So we've got like a very interesting looking statue here. I wonder if I could steal it and put it in my apartment. That'd be cool. And now in my chat, they're debating whether or not you can kill one of these things solo. I have no idea. It doesn't sound... It sounds expensive. I'm sure someone's... I don't know. Maybe someone's done it. There's a lot of people that have too much money to spend. I'm sure whoever did it did not get the money back from streaming. All right. Let's pick this up and head in. Welcome to Arkadia Moon, folks. So those of you who have deeds owe me big time. I'm putting some money in. I don't see many other players. I thought there'd be more people here. This looked like a decent place to land. So weird. This is like it's such a weird like DMT trip feeling environment they've created. Of course, it's empty up here. Now Zantok is claiming that Messi in his free time plays Entropia Universe. I don't know if that's correct. Messi is a very high-paid soccer player, so if someone's gonna burn a bunch of money, it would be him, I guess. Seeing he hasn't seen him on Twitch in 2 months, I guess the guy's recovering from his World Cup loss. I mean, tough game, right? And yes, I do know that Leonardo Messi does not, or I don't know. I know Messi doesn't play Entropia. It's just someone that took the name, I think. All right, so what do we have here? This is weird. Like I've got to. You know what? Let's just head down here. Let's head to the next one. So this is different, right? Like, all right. So the one thing I'll say about Entropia is they have so much land, so much to explore. Like, there's always cool things that you miss. But one of the things I hate about it is it makes it very hard to take it all in. Like right now, I'm flying over and I'm not seeing much, right? And part of the reason I'm not seeing much is because there's just so much space. It's crazy. So you get up there, you see a bit, and then you got to land and run in and see what else you've got. So we got this here. Let's head down this tunnel, see what we can find. Okay, so here we go. Let's check this map out. So we've got one like portal here, portal here, portal here. So they just called them alpha, beta, gamma, and neutron portals. I'm sure there's some like theory behind it. I don't know it, so that is what it is. Let's head in though. I need to buy some ammo. I need to buy some. Did I take shrapnel with me? Okay, I take some shrapnel with me. So maybe I should have just gone out. If I run into any mobs, I can shoot them. That's good. All right, up to 13 people watching, guys. How's it going? Feel free to comment and chat, all you guys. Like, I am watching it, obviously. So, like, say whatever you want. If you got questions, comments, anything like that, for me, this is your time to ask them because it's live, and there's no other better time to ask than when someone's live, in my opinion. I'll probably be live for a bit more, at least. 13 people, that's pretty decent, especially for, like, Entropia Universe, so I'll keep it going. All right, so it looks like outside you've got like a barren dome. There's not much, and then once you go inside these outside you've got more of a barren planet. It's being terraformed, and once you go inside, you've got like this nice oasis, this nice biodome. That's sort of Arcadia. Let's start dropping, right? Or what do we have here? Automated turrets. Oh, did I just drop one? I think I did. No resources found. All right, so Entropia is, or the moon is just like the rest of the game. It always says interactive here. That's how you can tell this is still beta. Like there's stuff planned for those people, but nothing's going on yet. Let's run out of it. We got some other people over here. Let's run around, see what we can find. Get a nice little picture for me to post. No, nothing. All right, let's keep going. So it looks like this is some sort of cool building. I keep wanting to be like Fortnite and just build a ramp here that I can run over. It's not possible though, so I can't do it. I'm not getting much loot, so that's disappointing. Okay, here we go. We got an entrance. I think these might be apartment buildings. More interactive stuff. So it looks like you've got citizens here. So these are like places where people live. That's sort of cool to see. Like I feel like they put some thought in behind this, which is cool. Sorry about that. My voice is going here. I've been talking for a while. Okay. Here we go. This is something. Let's check it out. What do we have? Some more interactive. We've got auction, repair, revival, all the stuff you'd expect. It's always cool to see. Let's hit up that auction terminal. What do we have? There are some people selling stuff here. 24 pages of auction. Is this just for Arcadia? So the moon shares its auction with planet Arcadia. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, no, this is for the moon. 24 pages of auction. That's pretty good. It's actually really good. Let's go buy some ammo and some... I'll just buy 100 PEDs of each. I'm buying some ammo and some mining gear just so when I'm running around I can actually just drop probes and, see what happens. It's not about 5,000 PEDs of probes. I'll be happy with 100. All right, one sec here. I'm just having some stream issues. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. There's just my stream was set off on my phone. Quest terminal. Let's see what quests they've got here. What is this? You've witnessed the moon is filled with amazing discoveries. We are constantly working to upgrade the terrain with new technology, and they need my help. Go figure. Alright, so I need to get some local mobs. What does it say? The following location... Ooh. So I can just pick here and... Okay, kill some low-level ones. That's sort of cool. Some more things to hunt. Locations. Broken down into different maturities. You select which one. So this is very nice. Like I can pick low-level maturities for all of them. That's probably what I'm going to take on because those are going to be the easiest ones. I like how they do this. I really do like how they do this. They're like, what do you want to hunt? And you say low level, and they'll give you the waypoint. It's a very cool feature that more of Entropia needs to adopt, honestly. Let's check out this. Let's see if I can... How come I can't use this? All right, what floors do we have? So these are apartment buildings for sure. Should I buy an apartment on the moon? What do you guys think? Should I? Sort of. All right. Not a bad apartment. I like this very modern living space. You know, I might just do it. I might buy an apartment here because I do like the way this looks. I do like... All right, a lot of people have said bad things about the moon, but so far I'm liking it. And don't worry, I'm going to do a small form video where you're going to get all my thoughts all concentrated. I just knew some of you guys would want to follow along with me as I discovered this place. And some of you are, so thank you. Or 13 of you are. I'm going to have something to drink here. My voice is just getting choppy. All right, there we go. That's a little bit better. It's hard to keep talking for a constant time, but it's what you've got to do to make this thing work. All right, so here we go. We've got our levels right here. It's 1, 2, 3. All right, let me ask you guys in chat. What do you think? Should I go out to hunt this stuff, or should I? Where's 2? Should I go hunting these mobs, or should I go for teleporting around? Should I do both? I'll probably do both, honestly. It's like no matter what you guys pick, you're going to get to see it. All right. What is this? Gamma portal. Let's head over to Gamma Portal. I'm gonna go over there and drop some probes. Ooh, they designed these like stargates. That's so cool. This. Oh wait, folks. This is literally a stargate. This is a stargate. That's awesome. It's really cool. I love Stargate. That's like one of my favorite shows, favorite TV shows of all times. So like, to see that is so cool. Entropia Universe, like Arcadia, you're doing something right here. And when the deeds come out, when I can invest, I probably will, honestly. Because I like what I see. And if I like what I see, I invest. It's just how I work. All right, we're gonna head out. We're gonna head out to those deeds. So this looks like some sort of factory, which is cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the run out to those deeds and just drop some probes on the way out, see if we can't mine some unique ores and end matter. Ooh. Speak of the devil. Here we go. Let's head back around. Let's grab it. What do we have? What do we have? Looks like end matter. And the type is... Okay. Whoa. It's Dianthus liquid. 6 PEDs of it. And that's a pretty high markup thing. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's drop again. This area could be hot. What do you guys think? Is this a hot area? Did I just find the first amazing mining location on planet Arkadia Moon? Maybe I did. But probably not. All right, we got some warhounds here. Let's armor up. It's not the best armor in the world, but it works. I know you guys can hear me drinking. I really hate doing that over the mic, but at the same time, you want to hear me talking, so. Let's see if we can take this thing. I don't know if I can. I have no idea about this thing's stats. We're just going to go for it. We're going to go for the provider. I know I said it hit low levels, but we're not doing that. Oh, maybe I can do this. 21, I should be able to take a level 21, to be honest. I don't know how high of a level, like, oh, it hits hard. It misses a lot, but it hits pretty hard. Let's use a T1A. I should have healed up something better than this, but it is what I've got, so we're not gonna be able to do this, are we? Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm not gonna use my DNA to revive. So what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm gonna admit that I made a mistake attacking it. I'm gonna just teleport, go back here, and then I'm gonna run out and see if I can't just get that kill on it. Yeah, you guys know I'm not that good at that high of a level. Ooh, it teleported me somewhere completely different. It's cool though. This reminds me of something out of like Half-Life or like those old like 90s video games. Got some. So someone just placed this here? Or is this something I can't pick up? What do you guys think? Oh, someone placed it there. We'll put it back. It adds to the scenery. I'm not one to steal someone's well-placed items. It's not even stealing, is it? Interesting. So there is some story behind this. This is like they're terraforming the moon. It's very cool, and they're trying to keep down these robots, this population that's there. Man, I always end up being like excited about this stuff. I'm always like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna be that good, and then I look into it, and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. We've got stargates. I don't know if I'm gonna call the moon my new home, but I'm definitely interested in this thing. And yeah, I'm not gonna take on the provider. That thing is dead to me. And by dead to me, I mean it's going to heal up long before I get to it. So I'm just going to keep running. And mining. I wonder if they're going to take like the Fortnite approach and sort of tell a story through like updating the terrain and the map. That would be very cool. That'd be very cool to see Entropia like take on elements like that. Elements that it can take on. Because I don't want Entropia to be Battle Royale. That would not be something that I'd be up for, right? Like, I don't want Entropia Universe Battle Royale because it just doesn't work with this game. But I would love to see, like, Entropia Universe. You know, a game where the maps are constantly updating to tell a very cool story. And this seems to have that potential. Like, this right here, this might be something that's in the process of becoming one of these. Something that's terraformed. So that's cool to see. I don't know what this is. I want to check this one out too for sure. Beta portal. I mean, we're gonna check them all out. Don't get me wrong here, folks. But we're not gonna check them all out tonight, are we? Are we? I don't think we are. Ooh, got a new resource, energy matter. So we haven't gotten much ore yet. In fact, we've been missing a lot of our hits. I'm not sure. Are these minerals just super deep? What do we have here? Yep, that's my deed. Now you guys know where my building is. Ooh, an average of force nexus. It's not a bad loot, actually. And like an average VII, that's probably like 10 to 20 PDs worth. Let's say I started out this whole run with 217 PEDs, including the shrapnel that I've got. My mining gear has not been like maxed out as far as the TT value goes, but all my armor and stuff is. So like if we do a lot of hunting, you guys can see that. We're gonna add this all up at the end, like I always do. I know one of you said I should get a portable TT. You're not wrong. I just haven't done it. Okay, let's keep going. That wasn't a bad loot, I don't think. What do we have here? All right, 7.5 PDs. Not bad, not bad. And all this stuff with the markup. So there's, it's cool to see good markup, but the problem is I'm going to have to sell it all on planet because as it turns out, you can't really leave this planet without risking being attacked by pirates. There's no real barrier around the planets. There's no real protective barrier around the planets, I should say. So what that means is the second you leave, you can get attacked. So like if you take off and you have something high level, you could just get attacked. One sec here, folks. I hear something. All right, never mind. It's honking outside. I heard something in real life, and I'm like, I want to make sure this isn't like someone trying to break into my house while I have my headphones on. Because that would be very, very awkward if like midway through the stream I get shot. And then it turns out I've been living in a ghetto the whole time and making everybody believe that I'm some sort of intelligent, college-educated person, and you find out the truth. That's what I'm most worried about, not being killed in a ghetto. Wow, chat got quiet all of a sudden. Like I landed, you guys think I'm not going to talk to you anymore? I'm still going to talk. You guys can still like talk in chat. I'll read it out and I'll interact. Don't worry. I know how to do this. This game isn't that like impossible to play and read with. Alright, so this thing's not doing too much damage. It's level 15. 1.95 PEDs, that's not too bad. And it looks like the way these things work is it's just kills are kills. So it doesn't matter like what level you're killing. So I'd say just start with the low level stuff. I could be wrong on that. Like I'm wrong plenty of times. But yeah, if you're looking to complete these missions, which I say you should, like 100 kills, that's not too hard to get. And like if you're looking for an easy challenge, this might be it. These are all sort of lower level, like level 15. That's pretty low. So it might be a cool one for you guys to do. These things have a lot of health, though, I'll tell you that. Alright, I don't want to walk into a turret, so I'm going to stop here. That's one of the very important things about hunting. Always make sure when you're walking back that you don't walk back into a turret. And I don't know where the turrets are, so I don't want to walk back too far. Because I see some avatars over there, some orange avatars, and they might be protected by a turret. I just don't know. Are they over here? What? Why are there avatars over here? I want to explore this one. It's not weird at all. Ooh, what is this? We got a little oasis over here. That's sort of cool. Alright, we dropped a probe right there. I wanted to see if I can get anything close to base. This is sort of cool. They really did think this out. I'm impressed. A lot of people said it's buggy, but honestly, I'm impressed with this game. It would be nice to see these civilians interacting with people, but like, they really did think this out. They made this like a little town's been created, and you got these things that are terraforming the planet. Say they worked out a way to explain everything that's going on in this like whole story, right? The map expands, terraforming's getting better. The map, like, you know, gets nicer. Ooh, that's cool. We got some beds in here, some screens. The map gets nicer. It's like, well, terraforming's working. Everything's got an explanation for it, and everything was sort of thought out. They also put a lot of just interactive right now is what it says, characters, which is, I guess those would be like NPCs. Again, that's very cool to see because like that's something that Entropia usually doesn't do. Usually you don't see a ton of NPCs. It doesn't feel that populated. And it's like they took into account the fact that there wouldn't be many players, and they said, hey, we know how to fix this. And here's how we do it. And they did it, which is cool. It's always good to see. Alright, so let's head over this way. So I guess level 15, that was like the low-level spawn. Decently high level, but if you can make it here, like you can probably take them. Ooh, got an ample of iron. They are not stingy on the mining claims. If you guys have amps, this might be the place to break them out. You might be able to get a pretty nice loot. Let's pull up some iron here. 2 PEDs a pull. That's pretty good. Still gonna take a bit though, because that was a pretty nice find that we got. And I lied. I should have paid attention. An ample's not worth that much. I mean, 12 PEDs, that's pretty good when you consider I'm doing like a 1.5 PED drop. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. But that's not something that like I can't mine up in 2 seconds. Let's keep running a bit. What do we want to do? Head north, I guess? Yeah, let's head over to the dome. Let's just do a run sort of across country. See what else we can discover. Because I feel like this map has a lot of cool stuff to discover. Usually I don't get that from a game. Usually I don't feel like a game is going to have a lot to discover. But I do feel here that there's something to it. They've got some stuff hidden away in these caves. Like, what is this over here? We got some sparkly stuff going on. And this thing. There's something big over here, right? Maybe not. Let's just head to the sparkly thing. That thing's like hidden in the mountains. It's gonna kill me. Those of you guys watching me in the stream, have any of you been to the moon yet? And if so, what do you think? What should I visit? What's like cool here? And what should I make sure I avoid? And don't say pirates. I know to avoid the pirates. I made a thread on the Entropia Universe Reddit asking about that. It's not the most active Reddit in the world, but I asked what people thought about it. And a lot of the biggest complaints were just the pirates. So I do know that. Don't take off with any goods. For those of you wondering too, like one option, just stick the stuff in storage and wait. Oof. Level 38, so there are some high level things here. So for those of you looking for high level mobs, they do exist. Alright, so we got some flashy crystals over here. Still no real unique loots. I'm just looting the same old. And then with the mobs, I'm just looting shrapnel. That would make sense given like the whole looter thing that I talked about in another video. Like, I'm not going to loot anything cool because I just don't have the skills probably. I don't think this is like an area where there's going to be many like newbie level stuff. I think this is more like the Never Die, like Rocktropia, not Rocktropia, the Never Die, Club Never Die, like FOMA type thing, where you've got these like asteroids, and they're just being sort of domed up. But my guess would be maybe at some point what they're planning to do is turn these like little areas here into like domes, and then the domes can be like sold off or hunted in. Maybe. I don't know how that works because they did make deeds for that. So maybe it's going to be something like if you got so many deeds, you can claim a dome. And once you claim a dome, you can turn it into a land area. That would be cool. Arcadia, if you're listening, if you've made it this far in, I've got an idea for you. What do you think? Contact me and I'll sell you the rights. Now, if you want to do it, go for it. Like, completely free idea. And I think it would be cool, honestly. Like, if someone has like 1,000, 10,000 deeds, whatever that number is, let them claim a dome and they can like create their own city there. Maybe not even create a city, but maybe like let them name it. So instead of being like Beta Teleporter, it could be like Cereals Teleporter. And then let me pick what mobs spawn there and maybe I can help with the development. Like, you know, it's not that hard. You just have like your graphics designer contact me ahead of time. In game, if you want to be like in character and say like, oh, you know, hey, ooh, here we go, young warhound, let's kill it. You know, he could do something cool. You guys could do something cool with this. Like, your developer could contact and say, like, what do you want to focus on? And, you know, I could say like, all right, let's focus on this, or like attracting robots, or, you know, getting good mobs in the area to hunt. And he'd be able to like put in some sort of installation. It could be funded through loot or through money or whatever. Come on, there's a lot of ideas here. Don't make me do all the work though, guys. And when I say guys, I'm talking to those of you, the developers, not to you guys watching on stream. I mean, you know, if you're a developer, I'm talking to you, I guess. All right, let's keep going. Let's mine a bit. The loot is not what I was hoping I'd get something cool. I was hoping that I'd be able to find some unique materials, but so far, no dice. No dice. We got those track missions up there in the corner. I'm just going to try and do like a straight up run through to this. That way I'm able to drop some PDs while I'm doing it. See if I can't find any cool like mining loot. Plus, you never know. Maybe I'm going to find some like secret area. Because right now, this is the time to find all that secret stuff that like nobody's thought about, nobody's heard of yet. once this moon's been out for like a month or two, everybody's going to know what's what. Or at least the higher level players will. Right now, this is the time to do it. And probably what I should probably... I'm wondering, like, should I split this video in two? I'm probably just going to dump it all to YouTube. One long, like, 2-hour video that everybody can watch if you're interested. If not, there's going to be another video. No loot so far. The mining drops, like, when you find them, they're good. But in between, not much. This is very similar to, like, the asteroids. Where just, like, you got to go with 100 PEDs, and it's going to be very hard to find stuff. But when you do, it's going to be, like, a 7-8 PED loot. Not one of those, like, stingy loots. It's just, oh. Hit the wrong button. Didn't mean to do that. Wanted to shoot the dude. It's okay, though. That's okay. Again, I did not mean to do that. I hit the wrong button. This is what happens when you change hotkeys. And speaking of the devil, we actually found something. So I dropped 2 claims in the same area, and I did find something, which means these claims are probably a little bit too deep for me to mine. Now, how deep? 310. Okay, so maybe this claim was actually, it wasn't too deep. It was too shallow. Interesting. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this because these claims might be too shallow. I might need to switch up my finders and get something that's a little bit less deep. So right now I'm using a 105. The average depth on it, I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely deeper than 310. We can check what it is because some of you guys are going to be interested in that. I don't want to leave you hanging. The average depth of this finder is 522. So yeah, it would have missed that claim. That actually right there is a nice little example of just sort of how stuff works. So you get a Sicarus Nurse. That's not something, oh no. I guess that is something I'll get something for. So what do these mobs look like? Let's take, so this is like a spider. So it's not robots. Originally I thought this was like a robot thing, but it's definitely not a robot thing. These things take a lot of hits, but they don't attack too often, and it seems like they miss a lot. Now it's hitting me a lot. Yeah, now it's hitting me because I said it was missing. That's how this game works. Anytime I say something, it goes and proves me wrong. Real quick here, I'm going to change the title of my Twitch video because now we're on the moon. So I should probably change the title, right? If I can figure out how to do that from an app. I know how to do it, but I always forget. Alright, so let's climb up here. Got Arcadia right there, that's sort of nice. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Real quick, I'm just going to do this on my laptop. Because I know how to do that here. I don't know how to do it on the Entropia Universe app. So bear with me for just 1 second while I edit this. Alright, changing the title of my video to Exploring Arcadia's New Moon. And let's get back to it. Ooh, we got some crystals here. What do we have over here? Is this big mob, little mob? I don't want to deal with it in these mountains. It's too hard to see. I'm just going to run around this thing. Alright, alright. And yeah, let's see, Rob King, you just said it looks like Starship Troopers. This does, like, I was saying earlier, this really does remind me of like a 90s type of movie. Like they've got Stargates, they've got Starship Trooper characters, they've got like biodomes, they've got that Half-Life feel to the terraforming area. Like, I know it's not Half-Life, but like it sort of feels like a Half-Life library. And the graphics are a bit dated. Let's be honest. This isn't like, you know, Witcher 3 here. The graphics are a bit dated, so it has that like late 90s, early 2000s feel to it, and I really do like it. It fits perfectly for my age group. I don't know about you guys, but for me, this is like a blast from the past. I'm really loving it. And like I said, like I'm gonna look at apartments here. Maybe get one. Be in a cool little place I can store stuff, store the unique loot I find from this planet in that apartment, so you guys can go check it out anytime you're here. I think that would be a great use of an apartment. I think that'd be a good way to sort of give back to the community too. And don't worry, for those of you wondering, that the whole giveaway thing I was talking about, that is still happening. There's going to be details on it later. Don't worry. Anyways, for now, let's keep going. Also, if you notice, all these mountains are pretty easy to climb. I don't know if they're going to say like that's a gravity thing that they messed with, or they're just not going to say anything and they just made the terrain easier to climb. It's sort of cool if they explain it by saying the gravity here is different. Ooh, we got a tunnel through the mountains. I'm going to take that. Alright, so I'm not finding much as far as the loot goes. I'm thinking, let's pop out the car and take it for a spin. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's extract my fuel here. I'm going to split my fuel between my vehicles. Or actually, you know what? I'll just stick it all in here and deal with it later. This is how I end up running out of fuel in places, but we're just gonna go with it. All right, let's go. This is actually one of the faster cars you can get, so we should be able to do a tour of this area a little bit faster now. So let's get going. Also, for those of you wondering too, the reason I can control this a lot easier than say those newbie cars that they give out is because the traction, the steering on this, way better. What do we have here? Level 15. I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's keep going. Keep going here. I'm gonna head through here. It's nice that they got the turrets too. That's very cool because the turrets here, they make sure that nobody can ever just block up this area with mobs. It's nice to see that they thought about that. That's one thing Entropia in the past has lacked. There hasn't been any thought to like problems that players could cause through griefing. Which sometimes it creates these cool scenarios where people spend, 2 hours of their day dragging a mob halfway across the planet just to mess your day up for 5 minutes. I appreciate that because, like, they're getting 5 minutes of payoff. I'm getting 5 minutes of aggravation, and they're spending like 3 hours, 2-3 hours setting this whole thing up. I can respect that. Cars made it a little bit easier, though, so I'm losing my respect. See, like this right here, that's a little bit of an attention to detail. Also, it's very reminiscent of a older video game. Wait, what do we have here? Smugglers of Arcadia. And then we've got some, like, something happened here. Something was just vaporized. Very cool. I like that. I like that they paid attention to all this. Be cool if this led underground, but I think it's just going to connect to the path. This, like, goes under the mountains. That'd be my guess. There's a lot they can do with this. A little empty, but a lot they can do with this. It's cool to see a bit of graffiti here and there. Hey, Arcadia developers, can you add like a serial overdrive was here graffiti? Come on, you can do it. I know I'm not a huge YouTuber, but I'd really be thankful for it. Ninja was here, he'd get it. I assume, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's start mining again. We're in a different area. Let's see if we can get better loot. This honestly might be a planet to amp up in. Who's there? Someone's in a nice little helicopter. Lucky them. Alright, what do we have here? So should we just head to this dome? Maybe, right? Alpha. Then from Alpha we teleport to what's this over here? Beta portal, and call it a night. I think that's a fair plan. I put in quite a bit of time right now, guys. Come on, you gotta give me some credit here. I know a lot of you guys say I don't like spend enough time playing. I don't put out enough videos, but like this is a good bit of content here, folks. I'm doing it because you're gonna get very upset when I put out like 15 scum videos. And when I say scum videos, I'm talking about the game. I'm not talking about like I'm gonna talk about someone who I think is scum. I don't want to be labeled as toxic. Yeah, I don't know. I like this. I like this area. It'd be nice if I was getting some better loot, but I like this area. I was hoping there'd be some good loot just because it's like release and they want to make it look good. But I guess not. I'll keep mining though. I'll keep mining. We'll just keep dropping these probes and see what we can do here. At least I'm getting skills, right? Something. We got someone up here. Who is this? Level 42. Wow. I might let that thing kill me and just see where it sends me. Maybe it'll send me somewhere cool. I should, for this one too, like, ooh, let's get this first. Come on, something unique here. Something unique. What's the depth on this thing? I was going to check, didn't I? Ooh, can I still look? No. My bad. My bad. Also, Rebkin, no problem, man. I'm glad you guys like. I'm glad you like the videos. That's one of those things. Every time I put a video out, like he said, thanks for making a video. Every time I put a video out, I'm like, this one's gonna be the one that like does it. I'm gonna say something, someone's gonna hate it, and that's gonna be the end. Everybody's gonna unsubscribe, and it's gonna be over. And then I'm like, no, everybody's not gonna unsubscribe because like half your viewers like don't even use their accounts anymore. So you know you'll lose half your subscribers and all of your views. But so far, so good. No one's done that. Or a few you have done it, but like, I'm sorry you left, but I haven't noticed. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, this is just like a revival terminal, I guess. Let's, oh, so you walk into it and it just sends you up automatically. That's a cool little feature. I like it. All right, let's keep going here. Oh, what mobs do we have out here? What mobs do we have here? What is going to attack me? It's going to come over this hill and just destroy me, I feel like. Especially because I'm not healed up, but I just want to see. Also, this is good to know the aggro of these things, right? Uma old. Okay. It just says no, this is very low aggro, it looks like, because it's not attacking me. I'm standing right here. So Uma is like a very good ones to start with. This thing looks almost civilized. Are you kidding me? Like the Arcadia planet made first contact with another alien species and decides to attack it. This is how Calypso got into a war with the robots. Oh, and Rabkin, yeah, thanks. Like, yeah, I know I can't please everybody, I try though, I do try. And thanks for saying that. Like, I don't know, my voice always sounds weird to me, but everybody just says like your own voice always sounds weird to you, which makes sense. So, and yeah, you're right. Like, you're not native. I guess you're not a native English speaker, but like I really don't notice, and could have fooled me. Ooh, that's sort of cool. Like he's got a tribal look to him. I like that guy. Hold on, let's get a nice look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Very cool. Very cool. Let's loot it. What did we get? Ooh, not a bad loot. Not a bad loot. Maybe we can take some of these guys out. Get some Umas to kill. What is this? Ooh. It's a high-level guard right there. Let's go the other way. And yeah, so Red Team, sorry, I'm not sure if I answered your question, but like saying someone's pleasant to listen to is definitely like a compliment. So thank you. Saying you fall asleep listening to my voice is a little bit creepy, though, for those of you wondering. That's not directed at anybody right now, but there's a few of you who have said that. And you should know that it's a bit creepy. Ooh, and I double dropped again on accident, and I found something. Look at that. It looks like these double drops are working out for me. And of course I did that. That's not what I meant to do. All right, there we go. I've got my hotkeys all messed up in my head. I should work on it. All right, 6.4 PDs of soulless beings. Soleus, or however you say it. Let's shoot this thing. It's a mature. This one's going to be a pretty easy kill. Again, though, very cool. I like the way he looks. It'd be nice if I could get a costume like that. I wonder if that's something you can loot. And Umos, or however you say it, costume. That'd be cool to loot. All right, we got a warrior over here. I think I can take this thing. These things seem to have a little bit more health than the Umas, or whatever you're saying there. But still completely possible to kill, I think. I say that, and then like it starts coming to me, and I lose my confidence. I'm just like, oh, he's gonna kill me, and I'm gonna look like a fool. But I look like a fool all the time, so it's okay. Ooh. He's doing a good bit of damage to me. But, like level 13, this guy is. You know what it is? It's my armor that's not matched up right. I wonder if I should be using like Vigi armor. I haven't looked up the stats on these guys, and I might be using the wrong armor. I just went with Ghost because I think it's a good all-around armor, but Vigilante armor might be what I need here. Or I might need some new type of armor. I don't know. I'll have to do some research. Or, now that I've said it, maybe one of you guys can tell me in the comments, because we all know I'm just going to keep doing this wrong. I'm not going to research, and then one of you is going to correct me like 5 times, and eventually I'll admit that I'm wrong and do it your way. All right, we got another one of these little guys. They seem to be looting quite good, though. Level 17, though. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit harder to take on, but I think this guy's doing something that Ghost Armor is pretty good at killing, like handling. So we can probably can shoot him. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Get the gun out, focus, and shoot. Replying to society chat. I don't know. I honestly don't know if he's watching the stream or not. But the comment is very timed very suspiciously, so I think he might be. But still, I want to reply in the format that he messaged me in. He just said that he enjoys like this stuff and like thanks for teaching him. I try my best. I know the stream's a bit blurry, like, so those of you who've watched this long, the stream's probably like, it's not the best. It's not like 1080 like I usually do. That's just my internet connection. Like I said, it's gonna get fixed. Just, you know, hang on. It'll happen. Don't worry. Ooh, we got a huge gap here. That's sort of interesting. All right. Got a mob coming up. Where is it? I don't want to get too close before I know what it is. Ooh, no. We're not doing warhounds. Those things kill me. Nope. I hit the wrong button. My guy started to like focus to attack, and I'm like, no, abort. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not today. Not until we figure out what armor I need. I think Vigilante might be the key. I already wasted money on one of them. I'm not going to do two. I mean, I will do two eventually, but we're not doing it yet. So from what I've seen, Oompa are pretty easy to kill. The Warhounds, harder. So the order that these mobs are go in as far as easy to hard. Oompas, Sicarius, Oompa Warhounds, and then the GMC03 Gammas. I'm not sure if I just haven't found the right spawns yet, but it seems like the Gammas are like super high level. Well, not super high level, like level 30 to 40. So those of you who are watching like Ubers, that's where you're going to be. The Oompas, those are something that most people can take. They're like level 8s to 12s. That's something a lot of you newer players are going to want to do. Sicarius, that's perfect for like lower mid-level players like me. Pretty decent. And Oompa Warhounds are pretty good for mid-level players, but like not like too hard that even a mid-level lower player couldn't do it. I think that makes sense. And like the GMC03 Gammas, like some of you guys are way too overpowered for that, but I don't think there's anything harder. Like that's as good as it gets. So you're stuck with it. Oh, also some of you guys asked what level miner I am. I'm using a maxed out 105, so like the mining level really doesn't matter all that much. But I'm level 15 prospector, level 14 surveyor. I used to be higher surveying than prospecting, but because you're dropping more PEDs in the prospector field, just because it's 1 PED versus 50 PEC drops, the prospecting will skill up faster. So I'm a higher level prospector than I am surveyor. I'm not sure if that only applies to amps or what, but it definitely applies. It's definitely like how it works. Because basically the way I used to do it is I used to do just surveying. That was the only thing I'd do. And then after surveying, after like I didn't want to just do surveying, I moved to prospecting, so I'd switch off. It used to be you could drop one or the other, you couldn't drop both. So I dropped one probe, one bomb, one probe, one bomb. And then when I moved, I actually do both at the same time. I just started doing both all the time. Why aren't we looting here? All right. Got a little bit of lag there. What is this? Ooh, we got land areas. Land area has been confirmed. I think there was a no loot there. Let's hit operate. Does anyone own this yet? Oh, and yeah, I knew about that, Repkin, that like the second you leave the moon, you're just like in a pirate's hands, which is not good. Okay, it looks like there are land areas here. That's been confirmed. This is a land area marker, so somehow they're going to be given away. I'm hoping through deeds. Oops. Okay, those things don't have much of an aggro on them. Oh, wait. Oh, whoa. So, Rabkin, Arkadia Moon and Arcadia, you can leave. You get attacked by pirates the second you leave. Is that what you're saying? Or just Arcadia? Because, like, no matter what, that's a pretty game-changing bug. Like, you can't leave Arcadia right now without risking it. Like, that's rough. That is not where you want to be. Like, man, Arcadia nerfed itself a bit with this release. But, you know, it is what it is. I think they're going to fix it, like, ASAP. My guess is Mindark might have, like, a weekly or bi-weekly release cycle. So probably the second they get a chance, this is going to be fixed. What I do, if like those of you who are curious, just stick your stuff in storage for now, and then once you're done with it, like, once it's out of storage, it's out of storage. Or, sorry, once the problem isn't a problem anymore, you pull it out of storage, and then you can try risky travel if you want, or do whatever you want to do. All right, I'm going to take on the Sicarius Miner. This is going to be a little bit of a hard one, but let's see. Okay, so what he's saying is, I guess you take off from Arcadia and you just don't end up in a good area. Like, all right, I'm just gonna go for the kill here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I need to get like 2 crit hits in a row to make this happen here, because he's doing too much damage to me. All right, suicide time. And he killed me. Yeah, I need to play with my armor. Maybe next time I run into these guys, I'm gonna use some vigilante. But look at this, you spawn in such a nice place. How could anyone be mad? This Stargate I was talking about earlier, right there. Look at this. Seriously, come on, Entropia Universe. This is like Stargate. This really is, and I like it. But never admit it because there's copyright issues there. Entropia, not me. I can say whatever I want. I can't be held liable for this. This is them. This is Stargate. It's very similar. It's not exactly Stargate, but similar. All right, let's check out the beta portal. Let's see what's up there. All right, so now we're at beta portal. This is the last portal out there. Let's just head up the road and see what happens. Let's drop some probes and see if we can't find any good loot. Sorry about the noises there. I'm just opening my Mountain Dew. It's very nice because I need to like clear my throat a bit. I don't know, you guys might be able to hear it, you might not, but my voice definitely gets like scratchier as this goes on. This is like a hardcore stream right here. I'm at almost like 2 hours. I'm not seeing anything. Let's drop another probe. No resources. Let's try this one more time here. What do we have? What do we have? Anything good? Ooh, an ample. That's good. I'll take it. So that's the thing, like right here, you're getting, so it looks like the way this is going to work is like, this isn't quite a Club Never Die or like a FOMA where you're getting a ton of loot or nothing. But this is a little bit more hardcore mining than your average location, right? Like you're going to be hitting some bigger claims, but you're going to be hitting them less often. So if you come here, definitely make sure you come here prepared with like, if you come here to mine, make sure you come here with like 100 PDs to mine with at least. Because like if you just come with 25, like I do sometimes on my 25 PD mining runs, there's a good chance you might not find anything. And you're going to be very disappointed. Got a level 18 Warhound. I'm just going to go around that thing for now though. I don't feel like taking on the Warhounds. Because I haven't looked at their stats yet, and I know they're going to kill me in Ghost. Or is there another one here? Yeah, there is. All right. A young, level 8. All right, we can do that one. We can do a level 8 Warhound. So I guess Warhounds aren't just like higher level. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Usually this works out for me though. I've got to rearrange my hotkeys. I tried changing them thinking like, mentally this is going to be better for you. Everything makes more sense. And it turns out I just hit the wrong buttons and double drop a lot. But it does make more sense if I explain it to you. It just doesn't make more sense because my hands are trained to hit certain buttons to do certain things, and it's hard to untrain yourself, it turns out. Especially when you don't play a ton. Alright, let's take this thing out. Ooh, 24. He came in with a big hit right there. So that means, like, definitely using the wrong armor. Definitely using the wrong armor. I keep saying that, but I'm not going to do anything to change it because for now we're just running around a bit. drop a probe now. I might be able to find something here. Yes, I know I'm playing with my phone just a little bit here. Hey, Jetboy, how's it going? Someone just said hi in chat. That's why I said hello. You're catching the very end of the stream, but don't worry, it's going to be uploaded to YouTube so you can watch it in its entirety. If you want to watch me, just talk to myself and a few other people for, 2 hours. It's going to be a 2-hour stream right here. Ooh. Level 18, I'm going to skip that one. No resources found. We're just going to keep heading towards this corner, see if we can get anything cool. I'm definitely like, maybe tomorrow I'll make some scum videos, and in between that I might get on Twitch for a little bit and try to grind up a bit. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Drop something right here. Jetboy, thanks for watching those videos on YouTube. Like, I really do appreciate every person who views those videos. So, like, thank you so much, really, for watching them. Because it's like, it's always crazy to see people actually liking the videos. I'm like, how entertaining is this? And usually, since I know what I'm going to say, it's like, well, it is nice to know what's coming. But at the same time, that's not that entertaining. But yeah, it's good. It's good to see that people are enjoying the videos, actually, because that's one of the things that's like important. I want to put out content that people actually enjoy viewing and that I enjoy making. So if you're liking what you're seeing and I'm liking what I'm doing, we're all good. So it's good to get that confirmation. Thanks. And yeah, I just like Twitch is one of those things like I jump in and out of. So like you'll probably see me online for a bit and then I'm going to jump off of it for a while. Maybe this month I'll actually apply to see if I can be like an affiliate with Twitch. I think I meet I don't stream enough to make it, but like I'm definitely close. I have enough subscribers somehow. Like people just keep subscribing to this channel because every now and then they'll see one of my Twitch videos go on YouTube and think, hey, let's subscribe to this channel. Maybe he'll post something. And they don't post anything. So shows them. But yeah, glad to hear the videos are entertaining and useful. I always try to put some useful stuff in there because I figure if it's not entertaining, at least it's useful. And if it's entertaining, then it doesn't have to be useful, but entertaining is very hard for me to judge. All right, we're 1 hour and 52 minutes streamed, so I'm going to do a little bit more and then I'm going to call it. I want to hit that 2-hour mark. All right, there we go. Ooh, that was a nice loot. Got about 10 PDs off that one. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, you got a global in there? Which one is this year? I'm not sure. Grass on the global, though. And I said, is this you? And then I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I'm probably behind what you're seeing, so I'm going to go around that spider just because my armor is not the right type for him. $19 PD and Hajar Young. Congrats on that, man. I always consider, like, see, all right, when I started playing, 50 PDs or higher, that was like the cold and hard limit. So anytime I hear about like a 19 PD global, I'm like, huh, that's a thing. I always forget about that. But yeah, congrats on the global. All right, let's see if I can find you here. Yep, an ample. That's not bad. See, like I said, guys, this is actually the place to amp up. And the next time I do this, I'm probably going to come with an amp. And Jetboy, I'm going to be looking for you in just 1 second. Where are you at? I don't know. It's in Maine. I think it went too far, so I'm not seeing it now. All right, my bad, but yeah, congrats on the global. I waited too long to look. There's a delay. That's part of it too. 12 PDs of Dur. That's not too bad. I keep saying that. I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. It's because I'm not going to get psyched for it unless it's a global. Like, with the way I'm dropping probes, I really need a big hit if I'm going to do anything other than break even. So that's why I'm like, it's, you know, it's not bad, but it's not amazing. Ooh, we got another ample. That's not bad. Let's drop again. Let's see what we can do here. Anything? 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 No. Doubles are going to be extremely rare on this moon. I'm not sure. I feel like they might have amped up the hits just because this is a whole new thing. So we're probably getting more hits now than we will in the future. But so far, so good. I'm liking the moon, honestly. The fact that you can't take off does suck. The fact that if I take off, I'm probably going to get shot down sucks. But there's enough people here. Like, there's probably crafters coming in. They're going to be selling their stuff here because they know there's more people here. So, like, they're going to be buying the ores and that matters. So there's still going to be a market. There's 24 pages on auction right now, which is pretty good, especially considering there's plenty of planets where there's like no pages of auction. It's like I'm not too upset. I'm too worried about this. I'll be able to sell this stuff. I've just got to make sure I can get enough of it. This takes a while. All right. That's the one problem with finding the list and some of these stuff, like some of these ores and that matter. It just takes so long to mine. You hit a global list, and it's like you might as well log off, or not log off for the night. Or leave your computer on for the night, and then you'll get it all. When it looks like we are over encumbered here. The question is, though, should I go ahead and just teleport in? We've got 10 probes left. I think I'm going to try and blow through them first. My guy do his little waddle here. Not working too well for him. Not a good look. So it looks like this. I thought this was actually going to be a. I thought this was going to be a road, but it looks like it's just a crevice. Crevasse, I think is what the word is originally. I don't know. All right. No, you know what? I can't do this. I am too impatient for this. We're going to equip this thing in the field. We're just going to go ahead and refine this stuff. You know, make it happen. It's really the listing that's weighing me down here. It's like the second I refine this. Can I run now? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I'm still like slightly over encumbered, but it doesn't affect my running. So we're good to go. Let's go back to running and just keep dropping. Also, thanks to those of you guys who followed me. Like, I just noticed in the activity feed that JetBoy followed me, and earlier someone else followed me. I just forgot who it was. But yeah, thanks for following me on Twitch, guys. I do appreciate that, and like, hopefully you're gonna show up if I do this again, which I will at some point. But yeah, it's always good for, you know, it's always good to get followers on any platform, right? Even if you're not using it a ton, it's good to have. So I do appreciate that. I really do. Sorry I don't have any layout or anything that, like, I tried playing with a layout that would do all this stuff, and I don't know, like, it worked for a little bit and then stopped working, and yeah, that was that. If I really get into Twitch, like if I start doing it more often, maybe I'll look into getting like a legit layout that's Serial Overdrive themed or something like that. Because I know there's plenty of people out there who are super skilled at this stuff and who would do it for probably like $25, which I'm not opposed to paying that if I'm going to be doing it often. You know, I actually paid to get my avatar made. I thought it was very cool, and you know, I paid for it. I held a little contest and I paid in PEDs. So I thought that was neat. Get some work done for my TEDs. All right, let's try and get down this thing. I feel like there's some good loot down here to be found. It's lagging a little bit. We're getting some rubber bands. This is not good. This is how you die. All right, let's go at it from a side. If I die, I'm just going to call it. Uh-oh. No, we're good. We're good. Somehow, we're scaling this cliff. Oh. Wow. We did it. Parkour has nothing on us, I guess. That's sort of cool. All right, let's drive some probes, and then I'm just going to take the car as far as I can get. And yeah, you're right, Jetboy. I got very lucky there. I don't know how I did it. Oh, you're commenting on like while I'm dropping. But yeah, I got very lucky there. That's the problem. Like when I do something here, there's a bit of delay in Twitch, and sometimes I don't account for that. So I'm like trying to find something like minutes after it happened, and we're trying to respond to something that happened minutes ago, and I forget that, and like, yeah. But let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get one more claim. That's all I'm asking for, and then we're gonna take the car up north and see if we can't find something. Because it looks like there's some sort of like base up here, so I'm just gonna hit that up and then call it. One little last bit of exploration, just to get that out of everybody's systems, mainly my system. I don't know how many of you guys are tuned in and watching or just listening, because I know some of you guys listen to this more than you watch it, which makes sense. Entropia it's got some decent visuals, but it's more of a, like what I'm doing right now, this is more of like almost a podcast format. It's just got gameplay going along with it. I'm reacting to the gameplay, but I'm trying my best to describe it and make it something that you can just sort of have your headphones in and listen to. I don't know how successful I am at that, but I try. All right, let's get in this thing. We're going to just run all the way down, see what we can get, and then, or see what we can find, and then call it. We'll drop one probe at the very end when we jump out. You guys know how I do that. I jump out, drop a probe, hit T, and see if I get loot while I'm waiting to head back. And that's just, I don't know. It's superstitious. A lot of players back in the day used to think like Mind Arc might give you a drop just because they're hoping that you'd stay a bit longer. Like, oh, he's leaving. He's teleporting back. Let's give him some loot and hope that he stays. I don't think that's actually the case, but you never know. All right, we got a hole there. I feel like I'm just going to fly off the edge. Let's jump out. Let's take off the armor here. I want to get a screenshot. That way I have a nice little screenshot for my title on YouTube. So I want to make sure I'm all like dressed up fancy. What do you guys think of my outfit, by the way? Like it, keep it, change it. Suggestions? I'm one of those stupid people who pays for all these cosmetics in a game. I'll put this on. And let's get my shoes on. Make sure everything's looking spiffy. Let's get that screenshot. Got it. All right. Let's drop that probe. One last probe. What will it do? Did I get lucky? Am I going to find something? Let's find out. And then we're just going to drive the car off. And no, nothing. All right. Off to the abyss we go. Let's make it happen. So this is the thing, is it just going to end, or am I going to like hit a wall, or am I going to die? I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. We're just going for it. And it's water. You know what? We're gonna do one more drop. Why not? Why not? I feel like now that I'm at the edge of the universe, I might be able to find something cool. We'll just convert this to ammo. We're gonna do it anyways. 11 PEDs. We'll count that. Don't worry. Cannot mine in this location. Let's head right back onto the planet. And Jetboy said the moon is flat. Everybody knows the moon's flat, just like the Earth. Or I don't actually know if that's a conspiracy. Yeah. There's a whole rabbit hole you can go down of people who believe the moon is flat. Some of them are fairly famous, like B.O.B. the rapper. I've gone down that rabbit hole, and it is slightly boring as far as humanity is concerned. So I don't recommend you do that, but this moon is definitely weird. It's definitely flat or something. That'd be sort of cool if Mondarch like just made it all connect, like just wrap it into a circle and make it happen. But then the problem is they can't expand because it won't make sense. They can't just be like, well, the universe just got bigger. We discovered a whole new continent. And it's like, well, you know, Serial Overdrive in that one video where you just streamed for 24 hours with, you know, running stuck and no mic went all the way around. So how can you just add this area on? And they'll be like, oh, you got us. But if they make it flat and, you know, we all pretend, it works. Uh-oh, Jetboy said he's a flat earther. I take back every good thing I've said about you. Not really, but like, come on, dude. I know you're not being serious. Don't worry. I hope you're not being serious. Anyone who says they're a flat earther, I just assume they're not being serious. I think that's a good way to look at life. All right, so we got 15 PDs of hunting loot, plus like whatever shrapnel we found, which was like 11 PDs worth. It's dropped down to like 10 PDs worth. So right now we've got about 25 PEDs of stuff, okay? Let's drop all this in. All right, so now we're sitting at about, 133 PEDs of stuff. Let's throw the ammo in. All right, so look at that. We're right now sitting at about 215 PEDs worth of loot. You know what that is, guys. That is above what I spent, initially at least. Now, the moment of truth right here. We find a repair terminal and we start dropping stuff in. So first things first, we got 15 PEDs of profit roughly to work with. The AR matrix is like 12.29 PEDs. Let's round down because like this ammo has actually 49 PEDs there, so it makes sense. So we got 3 PEDs left to work with. And the big question here is, did I spend it in armor? I don't think I did, honestly. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I didn't, for sure. So, like, all things considered, honestly, I made about 2 PEDs. That's not much. I made 2 PEDs on that whole run. Not huge. That's not an amazing return, but hey, I got some skills. I got to explore a new planet. I got to stream for quite some time. I broke even. I came out ahead just by 2 PEDs, but that's something also. If I can manage to get this stuff off the planet or sell it on planet, some of this stuff has a pretty decent markup. Look at this, 140% on that. We've got 136 on this. Like, those are decent percentages, and we're talking about decent amounts too. 6 PEDs here, 6 PEDs here. And that's an extra, what, like 3 PEDs? So, like, we're coming out ahead on this. This was a good run. And I really do thank you guys for watching this on YouTube, watching this on Twitch, or watching it however you did. I do appreciate the support. I appreciate the fact that you stuck with me for this. And I hope to hear from you guys again again soon. I hope to see you guys again soon. But for now, I've got to say good night. And I don't know. I was going to say, like, keep it real, but that doesn't make sense. I don't know. Hasta luego, Igunlar, Stravo. Ah, man, I'm trying to do this in all different languages. Anyways, peace out, guys. If you want me to say goodbye in your language, just leave it down below. I'll try and learn it, even though I'm horrible with languages, but I will do my best. I want to accommodate everybody after all. Anyways, peace.